All right, I'm here with Girl Scout Lily, and we are doing an inventory of our first aid kit before we go on a hike. So our first item, an emergency contact card. All right, we have our date of birth, mom and dad, as well as an out-of-household grandma and grandpa contact on there. Now, what about tweezers? Do we have some tweezers? All right, tweezers with a little safety cap. And Lily, what might we use tweezers for if in our first aid kit?
A splinter.
Oh yeah, sometimes we get a splinter when we're hiking and it's great to have tweezer. Our next item is bandages. Do we have bandages? Yep, we have this small size bandage here just for like a regular scrape. And
the big old bandages. I had to put one of these on because I fell over and scraped and got a big old scrape on my knee.
On your knee, yeah, these are great knee-sized or elbow-sized bandages. And then we also need iodine if we have an ouchie. What do we use the iodine for?
I don't know.
This is for cleaning a wound. This is, we bought this kit during the time of COVID when alcohol was short. Alcohol is also kind of painful as a disinfectant, but before you bandage a wound, you should always put something on it that says antiseptic germicide to keep it clean. Do you want your wound to be clean?
Just a banana ice.
That's right. Okay, next we need a cold compress. Cold compress. Now be really gentle handling your cold compress because in order to activate this, you squeeze to pop the inner fluid bag, shake contents until cold, and then you can wrap it in a soft towel or a bandana. So we want to be gentle with it so we don't accidentally activate it. What might we use a cold compress for, Lily?
For like if you get a scrape that is too big, you could use like a bandana.
A big scrape might come with a bruise, and a big bruise would be a good reason to use a cold compress. Also, if we have like a sprain, like if you twist your ankle and you need to walk back to the car, applying some ice to it and giving it a rest might help you get back to the car with minimal assistance. Now we also have, in case of really, really cold conditions, an emergency thermal blanket. So we live in Claremont, and our nearest trails are up at...
my knee is feeling better.
We live in Claremont, and our nearest trails are up on Mount Baldy, and sometimes people go up on Mount Baldy and don't realize its peak is at 10,000 feet. We're only at 1,000 feet here. And when you go to high elevation, it can be much colder than you expect. And if you find yourself injured or lost and cold, a blanket can save your life. I also have these little Technu Calagels. These are for poison oak. Lily, do you remember what poison oak looks like?
Leaves of 3.
Leaves of 3. That's right. Leaves of 3 are what we want to avoid when we're hiking. And if you get exposed to it, you develop an itchy rash, then this gel will help relieve the rash. And that's it. Is there anything else you think we might be missing from our kit?
No.
All right, go ahead and zip it up.